Hey guys, what's up? Today we're just gonna do some technical analysis today. We're just gonna go over what happened in the last few weeks. So we'll just do a recap. So Bitcoin just had so there was a dump. This was a dump here. It started on January 20th, 4 a.m. my time. It dumped for, how much did it dump? Dumped from 43 to 38 initially. Might have caught in that candle there, or caught that candle, that green. So I started, when did I start looking at this? I started to look at this right about here. So why was I looking at that? Well, I was looking at that because it started to get oversold on the RSI. So then I started to look at the MACD for some momentum, and then I just checked my Keltner channels to see where the momentum was. As you can see, it was kind of really going deep here. It was starting to get touching the bottom channel, so you can see that was getting volatile. If you would have tried here, you would have got that one there. So opened at 38 to what did that open up? 38.4, high of 39, almost 2. So it would have been pretty good for you. You maybe would have just taken that or broke even on your stop trying to catch the whole thing. So I did do some updates here. I was watching it the whole time. This time I will actually put a link to my trading view so you guys can see that if you're waiting for these videos. I do like updates when mostly when I'm working out, like from my phone. I just like do an idea. They're almost all pretty good, so we're gonna try to keep doing that for you guys so you guys can check it out. I'm over 90% profitable in January, so you can check it out just on my day trades. And I just look at them when I'm working out, like when I'm taking a rest. Then I'll just have a look and make an idea. Honestly, I don't look at it for too long. So yeah, I'll link those. You guys can check that out. So what happened here? So mostly I just kind of look when they get oversold. To be honest, I only work on the outsides. Where's the drawing panel? I might give myself some more leeway though, maybe closer to 65 and 35. So yeah, I usually just watch the. Well, I watch the bigger time frames and then I kind of work down. But yeah, so today we'll talk about just where was I looking. So I was looking here for the initial entry to oversold. You can get caught too, right? So see, what happens here is almost always, not always, but most of the time, it's going to converge first. So you'll, like, if you're just trying to, oh yeah, well it's oversold, I want to buy. Well, that can get you in trouble. Like, let's say you bought there, you would have, well, it's Bitcoin, so it's pretty much easier to trade. But you would have broken even if you would have held. Maybe got some if you entered right when it entered oversold. But what happens is it usually converges first. So whoops. So it converges when the lines go together, they squeeze together. So you can see how it converged first as the RSI moved up. That's the yellow line here. That one right there. It moved up while price moved down, and you can see then it had the convergence. Same thing on both MACDs. The other one's faster. This one's the normal one, default. So you can see there it was. We had that spike. Usually spikes like that kind of show you where it's going. Not always, but there was the flash spike. Then it followed. So usually that does happen. Not always. Most of the time it does. So I had this question from a few people. They say they don't like to use RSI and MACD. Actually, most of them don't like indicators at all. And indicators do work for me because they're algorithmic. Like if you're just a trend trader, then you're just going to see, well, yeah, this is a trend, and well, if it breaks the trend, I'll go short. If it stays up, then I'll just long. Well, that doesn't really help you. You can't code that. To be honest, you can't program it, like programmatically code that into an algorithm. That just won't work. Like how are you gonna tell the code to, like, here's a trend line, and if it breaks, well, that, unless you have an actual number, then it's not really gonna work. So you need a number. Where do we get numbers from? You get numbers from the price itself or from indicators, right? So the moving average should give us some gaps too. What am I using? I think it's a 2 and a 10. Oh, by the way, I did publish a script. I technically didn't publish it. I just wrote it as an idea because I can't publish on the free version. So it's on here. Just look at WDAHA, WDAHA or whatever. That just means weighted daily average half, it's weighted day and half average. That's what it means. So yeah, it's just a day. So it's 1.5 candles. That's all it is. So it gives you the average of 1.5 candles. It's just simple logic. It's all there. You can copy the code. You can use the code. You can try it out. It's on my ideas. You'll have to write it in the Pine editor. So if you're interested in doing that, just click down here, Pine editor. Write the code here, and then save it as something, and then publish it. Add to chart. Yeah, so it'll come up there. So you can try that. So it's gonna be like that too, but it's gonna be even closer to the price. So it's gonna help you. I haven't looked at it that much, but it can help you maybe get some. Maybe you can get an algorithm out of it. I think you can. To be honest, I've gotten an algorithm with it on the 1 month, sometimes on the 1 week, daily and 4 hour, not as much. But yeah, anyways, so there was this gap here. You got some momentum. See, started to go blue on that candle. No, the moving average at the bottom didn't actually start going up till there. So that actually did open down, but it went up a little higher too. So it went to 39.3. That high was 39.2, so a little bit more. So almost 1K there you would have got. Then it dumped. So where was I? I think I first started at 37. Around, actually no, I think I was entering on the 15, just trying something out. Just kind of testing something. It ended up working anyways. But usually I like to enter from maybe the 1 hour, the 4 hour. That usually helps me catch the days and sometimes the 1 week. So you want to catch the daily moves, and you want to catch the 1 week moves. So I usually use the 1 hour or the 4, but it's up to you. The 15 can be harder because, like, I'll show you in a sec. It can try and then it can dump, so you're gonna need a stop. You're gonna need to use stops. We'll talk about that later. So that was it. The next signal hit here somewhere. Got some crosses going on. Momentum. Maybe actually more than a bit here. That was more than 2K, and then that one here was well over. What was it low on that? 32.9. High of 38, and it went up to 39. So yeah, you could have gotten a lot more if you waited for it to diverge first. So just keep your eye on that. ETH started taking off too. Same idea. It was a bit of a lagger, but it did end up moving. What else are we talking about here? So yeah, so there's that. Oh yeah, so right now what am I looking at? So I'm just kind of looking at the DXY. So the dollar strength index, you can see the US dollar coming overbought on the 4, almost on the day too. 1 week, I don't think so. It's like neutral. Oh no, it actually is. Okay, so it's coming up high again. It might get a little bit of a break here. So going back to there, when was that? July 2020. So yeah, we're getting back there. I don't look back. I don't work with that stuff. I'm just showing you. Some people look back to see where the resistance is, like back. So there's that little wick there that could break. I don't do it this way, but they're getting up here into the support resistance. I mean, I don't work like that because you can't code that. You need to be able to code it. Coding that, it's like, well, how do you know what the levels are going to be all the time and stuff? It's not going to work that way. We do have some more momentum on the MACD on the weekly. That could, I mean, not for sure, but it could come up a little bit higher. But at this point, we're just trying to scalp it, maybe back to that 2. Where is that, by the way? 96.3 it says. 375, so that's the WMA 2, I think. And the one that I made, Wadaha, it's less than that. Oh, sorry, it's a little bit more, so it'll be closer to the price. So you can check out that code. I also made a Twitter too, just to try to get my ideas out there. Mostly just for YouTube stuff, trying to grow the YouTube channel. But I do post my ideas there. Check it out. So what's gonna happen? What am I looking for right now at this exact moment? Well, I'm working on my homework here. It's an Android code. I'm stuck on something, so I'm waiting for my professor to kind of get back to me. So I just kind of looked at this. I saw that the dollar was it was high. It's getting high. We're looking for a retracement here, back down here to the, I'd say target 1 would be there, right around the 10 EMA. And let's say the middle band of the Keltner would be, it's just a 4 hour, so I don't expect it to just start going like a massive, like this, for a whole month. I could, but I'm gonna try to enter and then move my stops. Gonna try to trail it. So yeah. So this is kind of a broad market thing. So you can see the DXY is high on the 4. It's almost at the daily. Getting high up there, up into that resistance. I don't use resistance, but some people might know those terms. So there's resistance here and here. So this one's probably here at 96.6. Is that 96? I think it says 96.6. The printing's so small on my computer because it's such a big screen. It's like a TV screen. So this one here it's up here. I mean, I wouldn't expect it all to look like this one. It broke here, but it didn't get exactly to the top here. So I wouldn't do that. That's not algorithmic. I just maybe check if you want. But anyways, you can see that that's coming up on the 4. Whoops. We'll check. So it's all the FX is the same. So like the pounds, it's oversold on the 4. Euros getting deep oversold on the 4. They're almost all on the day oversold too. So this is kind of like a big. Everyone's looking at this right now. Banks and everybody. It's all over Twitter. There were some rates. I don't follow the fundamentals too much. I heard about it on the news when I was working out, that they released some interest rates. Was it hikes, or I'm not sure. You can check. Actually, maybe it'll tell us here. room to hike. So I was gonna say, okay, so this is the dollar rose to a multi-week highs, 2 multi-week highs against blah blah blah, Jerome Powell. So they either raise interest rates or they waited to do it, or they didn't raise it. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing that they waited to raise it. Surprise investor by leaving the door open to larger and faster than expected. Larger and faster. Faster than expected interest rate size. I think they're tricking everybody because that's not good. You don't want your country's currency to raise interest rates. That's going to tax the people more, which would be bad. So they might be trying to trick you. I'm not a fundamental person that much, but it seems like that's what it is. Because look at the picture here. It's coming up high. Usually if they, well, you probably have to read this whole thing, but maybe I can try to help someone understand. But it says 2-day meeting concluded. No decisions have been taken. Is that what he said? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, today. Yeah, that's what I thought. So no decisions had been taken. That means unchanged. So it's changed, unchanged. Yeah, I think it's changed or unchanged. But that's it, basically. And if it's changed, then it's either up or down. Increase or decrease. So it's increase, decrease, or unchanged. I think it was unchanged. You can get that data on investing.com and the interest rates on the economic calendar. Just look at the time. Sorry, just turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, so you can just look at the time. I'm not gonna have time to read that whole thing, but it looks like it was. Let me just check. To be honest, let me just check so I can help you guys out here. So I'm just playing up. You won't be able to see it because I have another computer here. Oh, great, it's on. To open it with something else. You can just read that in the meantime. If you want. Just pull this up. I want to go back. It's on New York time because I'm on the West Coast, so I have to go back 3 hours to Pacific time. Looking for a 3-star. Yeah, it was unchanged. Is that today? 11. FOMC. I'm guessing it was the one that was at 11 o'clock today, my time. Would have been 2 p.m. New York time. It says interest. That's what I thought. It was unchanged. If it would have been a higher increase, so that it says actual 0.25%, forecast 0.25%, previous month was 0.25%. So if they had put it up to like 50%, then that means everybody's taxes or something would have went up, and it would have been bad. So because there would have been like less spending, but if there was more spending, more flow, then it would have been better. That would have meant that they decreased. So they didn't decrease, they didn't increase. It just stayed the same. That's just pretty much what happened here. Maybe some people were looking for a hike. That's why maybe it's just continuing to take off. But I don't look at that. I just look at the technicals. So anyways, it's just broad market. So you can see the pound still dumping here, getting oversold. Euro dumping, getting oversold. USDCHF, so getting overbought. USDJPY also almost getting overbought there. Swiss franc, USD Swiss franc getting overbought too. So it's a broad market. So there's going to be a move here for sure. AUDUSD getting oversold. NZDUSD getting oversold. We could go on and on to all the crosses and exotics and everything. Excuse me. So I'll just go over that. I just want to show you one thing. Have a look at the 15. Look at that. Flatlining with a little bit of breaks, but that's like for long periods. It's not like this, not like a major dump. It's kind of just like moving slowly, waiting for the next thing to happen. It just broke there recently, but you can have a look though. It's converging. So you can see the RSI going up, MACD going up, both MACDs going up, price going down. So there's gonna be a pump here, probably within the next 24 hours. So I just watch it if you have time and look for some momentum. So hopefully that can help you. If you want some more tips, you can subscribe to my channel if you like, for more educational trading videos and or coding educational videos. We'll talk about what else we can talk about. It's getting late here, so I'll just finish up here pretty soon. We'll just do a little bit of SPX. So the S&P had the dump. Also had an idea on that. So everyone was like, yeah, short it. Everyone, because what do people do? So when it's like dumping, they're like, yeah, short it. Then they get caught here. Everyone goes short right here. They're still trying to short at the bottom and it takes off, so I don't understand those people. But anyways, that's how they work. So they do what they do. I guess if they didn't do that, then the market wouldn't really work. Yeah, so the S&P, basically all the indexes took off, including like the German index, the Indian index, like all these different indexes. I had some, actually I don't have all of them. I'm trying to add to this. This watch list is getting huge now. But yeah, we're just watching this on Sunday, I think, during my workout. I just kind of had a look. What else was there? Oh yeah, so we'll just do a little bit of the cannabis swing. So what happens? So if you're trying to catch these signals, you're gonna need stops. Oh, okay, wait, what happened there? Okay, so I can't X out of that. So anyway, so this we did get a monthly signal on this. The thing is, with monthly signals, you need, or with any signals, you're gonna need stops on the previous candles. So this one was trying to take off. It just didn't at the moment. So it could take another few candles. So it could be another few months. It is trying, or within the next few months, it is diverging though. You can see there was divergence here. What is that? 70? No, was that 24.85? 24.85. Yeah, so there was. Well, at least there is on the MACDs. So there's some there. You can see that clearly. So there is something coming here. Is that only on the week? Okay, yeah. So there is something coming on here soon. Just have to wait for it, I guess. It's harder with stocks because you can't just stop out right away, like, because most people put big lots in stocks. So if you stop out, then it's kind of a waste. So just wait for it. It's gonna happen this year. There's a big gap to the center. So let's say it's at 19, so you can just have a look where it is now. So it's getting attractive now, so just keep your eye on it. There was also a PSJ that we talked about. That was a software, like Microsoft. It's like the ETF basket of like Microsoft and Roku and a bunch of other stuff, like McAfee, that security company. So I think last time we were about at 115. Maybe there? No. Maybe somewhere around there. Yeah, maybe around there. So it did get a dump, and then they got a trade up. So 99 to 107, people caught that. Whether it's gonna hold, we don't really. Actually, we do know. So let's see. Actually, we don't know if it's gonna hold, but it hasn't. It doesn't have the momentum yet on the daily. Nothing really showing any momentum. Actually, we got some little bit here, maybe trying. These ones kind of give a lot of fake signals though. No crosses yet. Nothing on the RSI yet. Nothing here. So I'd assume that's the same for weekly. So maybe next week. So I check next week. Check in February too. It is getting quite low. So if you were to buy here, you'd probably be okay. Just have a look. Quite low on the RSI too, where it's like the super RSI, I guess, but on the default one, the yellow one, it's definitely, it hasn't been overbought since we talked about 2009. It was almost overbought, so we're getting low here. Keep your eye on that. Crypto people, we had, I did a post on it. It was a Luna. No, it wasn't Luna. It was ADA. Okay, ADA or ADA, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it had that massive dump, and I had that right at the top. That is huge. It's massive. What is that? 164 to 92. This one girl I was talking to her, she said that she was long. I guess she was upset about it, but I told her it was going to go short. I didn't think it was going to go short for that long, to be honest. But if you had your stops in place, you could have caught the whole thing. But yeah, it just kind of caught up to the Bitcoin and all the rest pretty quickly. It went from like a I can't see that there. It went to like not a top, but yeah, it's not a top, but it definitely looked like there was momentum coming back up. Now it's come kind of back to where it was. So yeah, it'll probably get down, follow Bitcoin and stuff. So what's gonna happen to Bitcoin? Well, we've been watching the months. We do have that crossing, so the MAC default. I mean, that could cross for a long time. This isn't looking very good right now. You can follow that on the 1 month MACD default. This could be going deep. I'm thinking at least 17. See the previous videos if you want to know why. ETH, I'm thinking 700 to 1,000. Mostly because of this, and probably because the RSI is not down there yet, so maybe it could be another half of what it is, and it could get lower, so just be ready for that. It's what they do. They want the government regulates all this stuff, so they want everybody to kind of be on the same boat as everybody else. So they're like, yeah, well, everybody's been making money on this for too long. We need to kind of regulate it, shift it back down, wait for the time to pass, and then we'll give everybody an opportunity later to make money on it. So that's kind of how they work. Yeah, so this will probably come back down to support here. So we'll stay updated. I'll update you guys, so hopefully that can help you guys. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up. I don't really care about that, but if you want to subscribe for more videos, you can if you want to. I do videos every week, so I'll try to help you guys on your way, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.